Heya, 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 heya. How is everyone? Merry, merry, merry after Christmas. I am tootling along here. Wanted to pop on for Jared got home for the night and talk about a couple things. Maybe play with a little, I don't know, what should we play with tonight? I actually did not wear foundation today, and I'm seeing the purple. Look at the purple. Sinuses are sucking. Anyway, how is everyone? How was your Christmas? Everything. I mean, what'd you do? Did you go visit? Did you stay home? Did you travel? We did plenty of traveling in our time. I'm so glad we're done doing the traveling thing. That was not, always fun getting the traveling out. But anyway, I wanted to hang out for just a few minutes. I sat down and watched my favorite, probably my all-time favorite now, ghost hunting show called Kindred Spirits. And they've had 2 new episodes, and I love it. So I thought I'd sit down and do that and then hop on here and say hi. And hi, Miss Lisa. Were you able to get tested today for your surgery? Did that work out? Please say yes. When they expect something of you in order to have a surgery done, but no one will do it for you. There's something wrong with that. Hi, Kim. There's really something wrong with that. Okay, so let's play eyes. So what I thought we'd come on and talk about today is maybe a little bit of taking care of the dark. As you can see, I'm having a... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Well, good. I'm glad you do, but that sucks. Anyway, you see the purple, and we need to get rid of that. So we're going to play for a minute. Oh, good. Yay. A plan is always good. Always good. So we're going to discuss multiple ways to get rid of dark circles and for brightening the eye. I've done this before. I've done this a few times, but this is the time of year everybody starts fussing and fighting with allergies and purpling around the eye from your eyes. See how red or purple I get on my eyes from my sinuses. So, but anyway, also, I mean, what did you do? I mean, was Christmas good for you? And we're going to do the new Plumper, the new concealer Plumper. And get my little concealer brush. I like to use this one. If I'm not using my sponge, I use this one. But we don't have to travel anymore, and it's a blessing. So we're going to do this on this eye. And the other eye, now mind you, you're not supposed to do that anymore. You're supposed to not do that anymore. Run it all the way down. Just do the corners. And one of the cool things about concealer is you can run it everywhere. I don't have any foundation on today. I ran out of time, and then my morning fell apart because of the weather. The rain just kind of kept my ladies home, one who has bad lungs. So the rain just really messes with her. See what I'm talking about? Look what it does for your eyes. And this is without foundation. And I'm going to run it through the top. You ever have those days you just want to be bright? You don't want all the color. You just want to be bright. So, totally forgot what I was talking about. Hi, Tare. So we, I totally lost what I was talking about. So we did the old, had our Christmas with the kids, and then had our Christmas with the Rubmeyers, and then had our Christmas with the Brewers, all on different days. And it was great because you don't get overwhelmed. You don't get exhausted from that. And it just really works. Okay, You see the difference in what eye brightening can do for you, right? Do you see the difference? I mean, that's just using concealer, guys, and I don't have any foundation on. But can you tell I put something around my eye, or does it just look better, right? Does it just look better? So, anyway, I'm going to ask now that people are watching, I want to start doing giveaways and give a gift away to somebody if I can get enough people to share my lives. And I have to, my count today needs to be to 10 people. If I can get to 10 people, I will give away a double lash mascara. You have to share it, and you have to let me know you shared it. I know, right? It looks pretty cool. And that's concealer. That's not makeup. That's not foundation. That's just concealer. So, but anyway, I just need you to splash it on Facebook and introduce people to my business. And all you got to do is come back on here and tell me you did that. And your name gets entered into the drawing for a free mascara. Okay, I know some of you don't wear mascara. If I draw your name, I can make an exception for something else that I might have on hand, which is good too. But today I have a double lash mascara. Remember, this is the 2-in-1. You use one and then you use the other and then you go back to the other one. Okay, and that gives you length and fullness in your lashes. Okay, so that's our double lash. This runs about $24, $23 a tube. And I will give one away. But again, it requires you to share it on your page and get my viewers up to 10 today. That's all you gotta do is get that little black dot up there that says 3 on it right now. It needs to say 10. And it's got to hit 10. I used our new Plumper Concealer, which is they just changed it. And it helps, as you can see, it helps alleviate some of it plumps out your eye a little bit, but it's ivory. It's our lightest concealer, and I use it because it brightens, and I'm light complected. But usually I have a foundation on first, so I use the concealer all by itself because I wanted to give the idea of what it does. Because concealers can be used for anything, and one of the things that's good for is to cover, like my little skin cancer there. It covers that up, but I can do that with foundation for that, but a lot of times they tell you to, like concealer, put it on after, like your eye brightening, put it on after your foundation. Don't put it on before, put it on after your foundation. But it's the ivory in our liquid concealer. I'm not a huge fan of the stick concealers. They look like lipsticks. I'm just not a huge fan of those. I would rather not use them. I don't know. I just don't think they perform as well. But I'm going to add a little more right there. As it dries, see, I did not put foundation on today. So it's going to take a little extra love here. And I just it's a foundation brush. I guess that's what you'd call this one. I have the whole new set of brushes, and each one tells you what they are. But concealers, you don't want to brush, you want to pat into place. And again, normally you are going to use those around your eye. You want to use it over the top of your concealer. Benjamin's jamming downstairs. So they got Oculuses for Christmas this year. Are you guys familiar with those? And they're having a ball, especially Isabel seems to be having the most fun. The cool part about it is it gets them on their feet, and they're moving and they're stretching and they're bending and to play this game, and it gives them exercise. And I need to play it. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to take my eye cream, my primer. This is another one I like to use for eye brightening. Okay, and you can either use your finger or a cream brush. Right now my nails are too long to stick it in the tub. It'll all go underneath my finger. So I'm going to dig some out of here. Okay, eye primer is excellent for a lot of things. but one of the huge things, again, is brightening the eye. A lot of times I'll put this on and then I'll just use eyeliner and mascara and I'm done for the day. But I look fresh and not overdone. You know what I mean? You look like you've done something without overdoing your face and stuff. But anyway, for everyone who does that for me, take and, like I said, hit share and share my live on your Facebook page. Nobody's gonna be mad at you. They can make a choice to look at it or not on your wall. But it gets me more people checking it out. Okay, so like I said, I'm doing the eye primer to do the brightening as well, showing you both work. Okay. So you want to do that. Awesome. Thanks, Tara. But I got to hit 10 or there's no drawing. I have to hit 10 people watching tonight. So I don't have to cook tonight. So this also gives me another opportunity to play for a minute. Everybody's busy. And I got to learn to quit saying about everything. So as you can see, same concept. It does a little bit different though, doesn't it? It brightens it a little differently. And again, as you can see, I do not have foundation on. So you can see my natural redness here. Okay. And then, Terry, if I've got on a foundation, I like to use the concealer. If I put like shadows and stuff on, because then I just use it underneath, right? It depends on how much purpling I've got. A lot of times I would use the primer because like I said, I like to put it around the top and you can draw it all the way around the eye, even with foundation on, and it blends in. As you can see, it blends in beautifully. And think about what that's going to look like when you actually have a foundation on. You won't have that pinking of the skin. I just didn't want to put on foundation tonight because I'm home for the night. So I have my eyebrows on already. So, and I'll freshen my mascara and kind of put an eyeliner on, give you an idea what I'm doing. I would have to say I prefer both. It just depends on the situation. Again, if I've got a full face on and I've put on some color on my eyes, I will take that concealer and I will put it here and I will put it here and I will dab it in all the way around. Okay. The outside of the eye and up a little. It really takes away from the drabness and the darkness of your eyes, because a lot of people suffer from dark circles under their eyes. I only do that when it's this kind of season where, like today, we might as well call Noah because I think we need the ark today. And then we got, supposedly we got like a foot of snow coming. But I would go with this if I'm going to wear just an eyeliner. I would go with the primer, Terry. And then put on a little eyeliner or just mascara. And it really brightens, no joke. And it just kind of sets everything in neatly. You don't look like you've done something drastic to your face. But you can tell the difference in the coloring. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Foot of snow within the next, starting this weekend. Weather's supposed to start coming in, something. I'm going to have to get on there and look again because it changes like the weather. So, but as you can see, I dulled my purpling, didn't I? Did a good job there. So, but anyway, like I said, I'm trying to build my business and get people more in tune with this wonderful product line. And today I'm talking about brightening your eyes. And I should have taken a before and after, and I did not. So, learned my lesson there. So, this eye has concealer. I have no foundation on. This eye has concealer all the way around the eye. It goes all the way up to the eyebrow. I pat it into place. It blends in beautifully. You can see my natural coloring here. And then I did eye primer in the pot. I did all the way up and around, over the eye and around the eye. And it is amazing. So once you put your blush on and everything blends in gorgeous and you just look more awake and you look less tired, So it just kind of, as you can see, it kind of takes away from those dark circles under your eyes. So And those that fight that right on top of the eye, it takes away from that as well. Especially, eye primer has multiple uses. You put it on, it helps set your eyeshadows when you put them on, and it gives you a more brilliant pigment when you put it on over the primer, your eyeshadow. It stays in place 100% better when you put it over the primer. Primer will be there tomorrow if you leave it on, just like our cream shadows. You put it on tonight, it's going to be there still tomorrow. I'm going to shoot me a grandson because he's got his music up. It's kind of funny though, because here we go. So anyway, as you can see, concealer doesn't do as much, right? It's darker here, but that's okay because this way I would normally have shadow on over here. So personally, Terry, both. Just depends on the situation. That would be my answer, I guess. But eye primer, again, like I said, it's great for setting shadows, making them stay in place, and giving them more of a brilliant color. And then they're also great for eye brightening. So you can put them under the eye, completely around the eye, and it works great. So praying I answered that for you right. So, but as you can see, if you were here at the beginning of the video, you saw what it did for my eyeballs. So I know some people have joined in, and I want to let you know that I'm trying to get to 10 viewers tonight, up to 10 people watching. I had 5, and I'm trying to get to 10. And okay, great. If I can get to 10 viewers, and that means I need you to share. This is live. All you have to do is go on, hit share it to your page. You don't have to say anything, just put it on there, and it gives people the opportunity to take a look. And then they may be interested in checking it out, they may not, but it helps me widen my customer base. So, or viewing, let's go with viewing. So if I can get to 10 in the next little bit, I'm almost done. But if I can get to 10, I will give away one of these double lash mascaras tonight. Okay. So far, Terry shared it for me. Yay! Thanks, Terry. So I've got a couple of influencers on here tonight, so I don't expect it from them at all. I'm listening to my daughter and Matt, and they're chuckling. They're making dinner. So, and I'm praying they're not watching me. So, so tonight's mission was to show you the difference and how to use primers and to use concealers. Because like this is a little darker. This is an 02. I can't think of what this is called. This is an 01. The ivory's an 01. And this is just one up from it. So you always want to use a primer, a concealer, one shade lighter than your foundation. Okay. Some like to use, you can use concealer first, especially on big spots. Pat it in. Don't ever wipe it. Pat it in. Let it dry a little. Put your foundation on. If it's still visible, do it again. And put it over the top of your foundation. Okay. That will, you pat it in and it blends in great, but it also helps hide those dang blemishes. Or like me, I've got a spot right here. She's going to have to burn off. I'm not looking forward to that because it goes right with my glasses. And I'm just freshening up the mascara from today. It's a weird week for me on the week between Christmas and New Year's. Like today started out busy till 2, and then I wound up calling my first one and begging her to reschedule. She's like 80 years old. She has, I don't know if she's got just the kind of neuropathy that makes your legs wiggle all the time, or if she has Parkinson's but tells no one kind of thing. Closet Parkinson's disease, something. Because she's not one to admit when she doesn't feel well. But she shouldn't be driving. She is not licensed because she has to get to the DMV. So I kind of said, hey, I want you to look outside, check the weather. And, yep, try it the other way. I think you'll like it. And again, just put it in your corner here, and you're going to pat it in place. Okay. You can even use, if you have the Miracle Sponge, you can use that on the pointed side and pat it into place. And a lot of times I use it after my mascara and everything's on. then I put that on last, and then I run in my blush and my highlighters and my shadowing when I'm doing a full face, which I'll do tomorrow. So anyway, I was gonna say. Oh, anyway, so I got her on the phone and asked her to look outside and like, hey, you know, I want you to think twice about coming in today, just because of the rain was standing on the roads. Okay. All right. They're on the site. Just look up Miracle Sponge. No, it's not Miracle Sponge. The Miracle Sponge is the ones for your cleanser, and that one's a beautiful one too. It's great. And then my next one canceled because this kind of weather really messes with her lungs. So she canceled, and I'm like, okay, I'm running out of people today. So, and then, you know, the next one comes in, lets you know Christmas sucked. Her whole family but her had COVID. They don't live together, thank God, but she came in with the mask on. Made me nervous. So I'm like, what are you doing? Because she usually doesn't like to wear them. Well, I think she's just a little worried that she was in contact, but she kept her mask on the whole time, and I'm good with that. So, and then I had my other ladies, and I'm all good. Lisa, that was just on here. She came to see me today and got her curlies put in and cut all of her hair off, and it was great. Mind you, I cut all of her hair off, and you thought I didn't touch it. So, just to finish up, I was going to talk about planners tonight. We're coming down to the wire, and I tend to be a planner snob, I guess you'd say. Maybe not. I might not be. I might be more of a planner junkie. There's the word. I'm a planner junkie, but I'm picky about my planners. Sometimes they're too thick and heavy. Why bother? And then I found me a cool one. I think it's called a Passion Planner, and I found it at Target. And then I got it online, and they got these new ones out called Go-Getter Planners. Goal-Getter. They're great for entrepreneurs and direct sale people, or people who run a business that, or even a mom who's trying to keep things straight. And I went ahead and ordered one to see how it goes, and got as many of their discounts as I could to get it marked down. But it was called the Goal-Getter Planner. And then I ordered my guidepost yearly, my Bible study for the year kind of thing. And you study it every day, and I've promised myself to be more faithful in doing that. So, anyway, as you can see, I have concealer on this side, and I have primer on this side. The big difference I see is this one's brighter, this one's not. But if you put this over your foundation, you're going to see it so much better than you are if it's not. But just remember, if you have a darker complexion, do not use ivory. Use one that's one shade lighter. You don't want to look like you got, you know, you've been in the sun with your sunglasses on and you've got this. That's what's going to happen, is you're going to turn into that. But concealers are a fantastic must-have kind of situation, and everyone needs one. So anyway, I think I've got y'all down here, and I appreciate you watching. But that was my goal tonight, was this. Don't forget, the sale is still going on through tonight, I think. Tonight or tomorrow. On Pharmacy. And then 31, I'll just pop it in here, has their big outlet sale going on right now. And all the Christmas patterns are marked down. You can buy them in bundles. Well, you don't get on there and look for a bundle. You still have to buy them separately. We just give you the idea of the savings you'll have when you could get a zipper pouch, a tiny tote, a large utility tote, and an essential storage tote for like $65. Okay. So that's a steal when a large utility tote by itself is like 38 bucks. Okay. So anyway, everybody have a blessed evening, and I'll get on in the morning and I'll do this with actual makeup on my face. And like I said, we'll try this again. And if I can get up to 10 viewers, I will give away a double lash. And those that shared tonight, thank you very much. But if it doesn't hit that mark, that 10 people mark, and then if I could do that, then the next time I'll go to 15, and then I'll go to 20. And if I can get that, every time we hit that, I will draw a name, okay? And I will give away product. I have product to give away. I have foundations to give away. If you're needing refills on foundations, I do have some CC cream. I have some BB cream at work. And by the way, the Stay Matte is on sale as well. All colors of the Stay Matte foundation, which is amazing for oily skin. Okay. So I think that was all I wanted to discuss this evening. And I hope it was educational in some way, shape, or form. But help me out, guys. And I do appreciate you watching. And Tara, let me check work. I might have some sponges at work. Don't order them yet. Okay? So everybody, take it easy. And I'll see you on the flip side.